was trying to do one day. I was trying to do Ozzy Osbourne, just as in an interview.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then it became
do.
some weird like cross between like Ringo Starr, Ozzy Osbourne, and a little bit of David Bowie thrown in for good
a little
measure.
David Bowie just for measure.
Just for measure. It's like,
not really. There,
it was bad. It was this deep accent. It was.
Oh wow, really?
Weird, like, so there I was in 1964.
It was not quite there yet.
It was
not quite there. I'm just saying.
It was a time when I wasn't playing with my guitar anymore.
Welcome to the pre-show, everybody. We're doing impersonations.
So instead, I was sitting around. Instead of playing with my guitar,
really,
I played the triangle. Because me and my guitar were not on speaking terms.
Hey there, Erica. Hey, Brad. How you guys doing?
Welcome.
Such a wonderful day.
Oh, I know.
It's going to be awesome.
It's like magic.
Yeah, that did kind of sound a little bit like Austin Powers. It's not my bag, man.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
That's terrible.
It is. It is actually really bad.
But it's really bad. But what are you going to do? I mean, you can't do... You know what this needs?
What?
More cowbell.
It does.
It needs more cowbell.
More the bell and the cows.
And
the cows. Did you ever see that Saturday Night Live skit where they did the Christopher Walken family reunion?
No.
You've never saw where like all of the cast of Saturday Night Live who does impressions, even those who don't, attempted to do impressions of Christopher Walken.
That's
with
amazing.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken's there, and everybody's doing impressions of Christopher Walken.
Yes.
And people, so
all
the female comedians and all
even the female ones.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, Chris, it's amazing to be here. It had what was the girl from Parks and Rec?
Yeah,
she was doing it too, and it was dude.
That's great.
She was hilarious.
Hey, Matt.
I'll just show it to you later.
Sean, good to see you guys.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
No,
Not earwigs.
Hello.
Oh wow, that was really bad.
That was
awful. You shouldn't go high notes. You shouldn't try to hit those high notes.
I'm more of a bass unless I yell, and this microphone's not meant for that. So.
No, it's really not. It pings really hard.
It does.
Just saying.
Freebird!
What, really? Come on. All right, 15 seconds.
Boo.
And we gotta go to the full setup. I'm gonna drop this down here. Okay, everybody. Here we go. Shh. We got 5, 4. Shh.
I'm muted.
No, you're not.
I am now. Hello, everybody. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Oh, man, we got an awesome show planned. Oh. It's magic. You know. So we have an announcement that we've been teasing and just like dangling out in front of everybody.
And we're going to keep teasing it.
I'm going to keep teasing it. You have to wait on it.
Yep.
But it is going to... Everybody's just got pissed just now. Yeah, no. It's a good one. It's a doozy, but you're going to have to wait just a tad.
Yep.
Just a tad. But anyway,
Just a
while
tad.
you're waiting, thank you so much for hanging out with us. There's so many other things you could be doing, and you're here. Thank you. Thank you
for
Thank
watching. Thank you for listening.
Yep. Don't forget to go to DOAE Show. That's at Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yes.
To catch up everything that is DOAE Show. Also go to DOAEShow.com.
Yes. Please do.
Please do. You will not be sorry.
We've got many things to announce.
Many things.
And we will get to those soon.
Soon. Not now, but soon.
Soon.
Let's get this show on the road. We've got a a lot to cover in
Yeah,
a
we
very,
do.
very, very
Whole
short
lot.
amount of time.
Oh my gosh, so many things.
So,
So,
the trannies are pissed.
why?
Because of a guy tried, well, he didn't try, successfully changed his gender legally. Legally. Changed his gender from male to female.
On his driver's license or what? Birth certificate
Everything.
or what?
Everything.
Everything. Okay. So why are they upset?
Well, but he did it to get cheaper car insurance.
Wait. Huh?
Of the transgender community are angry over a Canadian man's move to legally change his gender to female on his birth certificate and driver's license in order to get cheaper auto insurance.
Wait a second. Mm-hmm. He found a loophole?
Yeah, well, loophole or take advantage of the system, call it what you will.
Okay, so here's the thing. Before we get any further in this, you created this!
Yeah, weird.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
You, the people that are upset about this, created this.
Yes.
Because how can you tell that man that he is either a male or female when you yourself have told everybody that they cannot tell you what you are?
Oh, it's, do as I say and not as I do. I mean, seriously, why would the standards that these people set up, why should they be
For everybody else,
held
you
to
mean?
that same? Yeah, why should they be held to that standard?
Because it's a standard that they want to hold. So if you hold a standard, you should hold it to yourself.
This guy over here with his principles and integrity and
Principles
whatnot.
above politics.
I know, that's what they say. 24-year-old in Alberta man, referred to as David, on CBC, which is the Canadian Broadcasting Company, news to protect his identity, which doesn't matter now because they're already pissed.
Yep.
Said that he made the gender switch to save over $1,000 annually on insurance. And some transgenders said that it was a stunt that cheapens their cause.
Sorry. Stop. Stop. First off, ring the bell.
Okay.
Secondly, I just saved $1,000 on car insurance.
By switching my genders. There we go. Well, I like the way that they worded it, that it cheapens.
That's why the bell was rang.
It cheapens it.
Yeah,
With
it cheapens
He
it.
saved $1,000.
Yep.
Anyway. It is a loophole. It sort of casts doubt on everyone else's motives for making those changes.
Yeah.
Mary Little, a former chair of the Trans Alliance Society.
I'm sorry, Mary Little?
Yeah.
You're probably not little, first off.
See what you did there.
And secondly, do you have a lamb?
Is it fleece white as snow?
No, I just want to know, do you have a lamb? And no, you can't call Geico on this. You have to call... What is the term now?
Jake from State Farm?
No, not Jake from State Farm. The new term for the LGBT community.
Oh, quilt bag?
Yeah, you have to call a quilt bag, not Geico.
I just found that one out today.
Yeah, I know, I told you about
I'm all
it. That's
weird.
the funny thing.
Now, the Trans Alliance Society, doesn't that sound like, I don't know, like a group of villains from a superhero comic?
We are the Trans Alliance Society.
Either that or like a, I don't know.
Progressive, yeah. That's
Well, that was
true,
just
Brad.
productive. Yeah, that goes without saying. I'm trying to be funny here.
No, progressive found auto insurance.
So I'm late to the
Wow.
party. I'm late to the party. Sorry.
Good job, guys. Good job,
Sorry.
Brad. Nice one.
Yeah, no, the Alliance Society sounds like, some kind of international trading company or something.
some
are you?
some evil conspirators.
I am part of the Trans Alliance Society. We are in league with Putin and Kim Jong-un.
Yes. Anyway, these people are really upset about this.
Yeah, they are not
And
happy.
the reason why we're bringing it up is because it's just funny.
Yes.
It is funny.
Yes, it used to be that Albertans, all they had to do to change their gender was to go
Ask
to a
for
doctor and get them to give them a note.
I want a note from my doctor.
I don't feel like a woman, and yeah, exactly.
Man,
then
you
that's all it
feel
took.
like
And then you
a woman.
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun.
don't. And then all you do is send it in. Change your stuff once you get the new birth certificate, and you're done.
Yep, that's
While David told the network he didn't mean to disrespect the trans community and only wanted to save money, Marnie Panase,
Marnie Panase?
yeah, nailed it, isn't sympathizing. Whether he says...
Is it Panase?
Yeah, P-A-N-A-S.
Panase.
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 I'm not French,
Okay.
so...
You're not French?
I'm not Frenchy French. Whether he says, I didn't mean to do harm to the trans community is irrelevant because the impact is very real to the community that is already quite vulnerable.
How are you vulnerable?
I don't know. See, I get really confused because they talk about how they're strong and they're independent and all this stuff, and then they're like, but they're fragile.
Miss Independent.
Gross. Gross.
What? What's the problem?
Quote, and he lied. So this really speaks to the person's integrity. I certainly would question this person's motives. It ends up being a big stunt. Well, duh. He admitted it was a stunt. He took advantage of your situation, of the world that you're trying to design.
I know, right?
I don't... Stupid people. So...
Stupid people. Speaking of stupid people, let me ask you a question. If I were to do a life science study between heterosexual, lesbian, and gay couples and trying to figure out which ones in the teenage group actually created more pregnancies, what would you guess?
Well, no, obviously that would be, straight.
Straight?
Are
Are you sure?
I would assume, because...
Is that your final answer?
It would be, because, I did take biology and or at least kind of, and I'm aware of, the birds and the bees and...
Headline: Lesbian teens are getting pregnant more than twice as often as their peers.
Wait, who? Lesbians.
Lesbian teens are getting pregnant more than twice as often as their peers.
Is that what they're calling straight men now, lesbians?
Statistics show that women who identify as lesbian become pregnant at a much higher rate than straight women or homosexual men are impregnating women at a significantly greater rate than heterosexual men. I don't think they know what the terms mean.
You keep saying that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Exactly. I really don't think it does. So if you go by the chart, this is from LifeSite, which is it's also been done on a couple other sites. So it's not just from this place, but I just chose this one to use. If you go by the stats that it has on here, it looks like if you're questioning males, impregnate females at about a 10% rate.
You know what, that whole questioning thing, just for the record, you're not questioning. You're just lazy.
Yeah.
You have no guidance, and you're like, screw it. I'm going to give in to every little carnal feeling that I have because I want to.
Gay and lesbian are about the same, so gay men impregnate women at about 10%. Lesbian women become impregnated at about a rate of 8%. And bisexual is almost neck and neck at about 9-ish%.
Well, it's funny because the thing is, additionally, both male and female homosexuals are significantly more sexual or more sexually active than heterosexuals. And we all know why. It's because they're trying to shove it in your face.
They're trying to prove that they're the sex that they are. And this is between the 9th and 11th grades, by the way. And along this same lines of 9th and 11th graders, it's about 4.5% for males straight males impregnating females, and about 3% of females becoming impregnated.
It's amazing. It's just homosexual activists blame the promiscuity pregnancy stats on outside influences such as societal rejection, peer pressure, and a non-accepting home environment.
Oh, really? Because it's not just that these kids have raging hormones that they don't know what to do with,
and they have no guidance from their parents, and their parents are letting them make the decisions,
and they have no guidance from their counselors, from their teachers, or anything else, because they're allowing them to make their own decisions.
Because they all know exactly. It's
even though their frontal lobe hasn't even been fully developed and won't become fully developed until the age of 25.
It's just all right. So look, societal rejection. Okay, so the answer to being rejected by society is to go have sex. Is to go have sex. Apparently, peer pressure.
Is to go have sex?
Go have sex. A non-accepting home environment. I'm going to pause there for just a slight moment. Hold on a second. So, at home, your family is not accepting of the fact that you pronounce it yourself as gay. So, the up thing to do is to go get knocked up.
Or to go knock up somebody else.
Or knock up somebody else. Exactly.
That's your plan.
An other point is insufficient sex ed for gay youth.
I think we're going to leave it
Wow.
I think we're going to leave it there.
Wow. Guys, don't go anywhere. A lot more to go into. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. So you're looking for a job, right?
Wait, no, should I be? I mean, I always keep my options open, but should I?
We'll talk about that after this gets on. But if you happen to be looking for a job, one of the most important things you will need is an updated and current resume.
Are you trying to tell me something here?
Nicole's Resume Renewal Service is where you should go take your resume to the next level.
I really don't understand. Have you seen what happens when you try to go it alone?
Go to facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service to get your resume in top shape. And don't forget to use the promo code Defenders for $10 off any resume package.
Is this because we aren't going daily right now?
That's facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service. That's facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service with the promo code Defenders for $10 off.
Is this really for me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, seriously. Is this for me?
Nah, it's water under the bridge.
Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just go to 17ignoremyscore.com right now. That's www.17ignoremyscore.com. Auto financing the easy way. 17ignoremyscore.com. Get started today. Auto financing
Individuals
the
and
easy.
businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control over your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank account, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problems now by calling the experts at Tax Mediation Services and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. Tax Mediation Services is accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Call now for a free case review and a price protection guaranteed quote.
Call Tax Mediation Services now at 800-327-2381. That's 800-327-2381. 800-327-2381.
Welcome back, everybody. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Go to DOAEshow.com for everything that is Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Also go to at DOA Show on Twitter and also on the Facebooks and the YouTubes.
And if you go to Twitter...
Yes, that's what I was just getting ready. I almost dropped that ball.
If you go to Twitter...
What should we do at Twitter?
You can use the new hashtag.
We have a new hashtag. Yay!
We have a new hashtag, and you should use it. It's hashtag ISeeWhatYouDidThere.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
And here's the reason why we're going to do this. So we're going to do this because while we love all the chat room and everything that's available currently on Facebook, eventually we are going to move away from that.
Yep. And so we're kind of starting that early.
And we want to
break everyone in.
So if you have a Twitter account and you are using it,
yay!
Whenever you hear something funny, shoot a little message to us on the Twitters at DOA Show.
Yes.
Hashtag I see what you did there.
Exactly. Let's see. So let's move on.
Okay.
From there, because we got a lot to go over in a short amount of time. So,
yep. We had a condom story, but we couldn't fit it in. So, sorry.
You took it from me.
You're welcome.
You took it from me. Thank you. God, it's like you've never listened to the show before. All right.
I see what you did there.
So we... So, okay. So, there's a Massachusetts police force kind of resigned under citing that there was unsafe working conditions and low wages.
Wait, what?
The town of Blandford
Wow.
says a lot. In western Massachusetts, has a population of about 1,200 people, served by a 4-person police force.
Well,
As of Monday night, there were no town police officers working to serve them. Okay.
I mean, really, that's not that big of a deal.
1,200 people. If you only have 4 people, like, what is going on in this town?
Barney freaking Fife, bro.
At least. The mass resignation of Blandford's entire police department, which, would you just read just that part? Makes it sound so big and important. It's 4 people, y'all. 4 people.
The entire police department, led by the interim police chief, Roberta Sarnakak.
Wow, nailed it.
Sarnacki.
Like a native.
Roberta Sarnacki. I mean, come on.
So,
Wait, Gary. Wait.
don't get ahead of us.
Do
now.
not get ahead of us, Gary.
But I keep coming back. The mass resignation of Blandford's entire police department. I'm sorry, but there are more people working at McDonald's that work at the police department.
True.
It's not exactly this huge deal.
Yeah, I know.
Quote, we regret leaving the town without a police force. We'll pause right there. Clearly, you don't regret it enough because you walked off.
Well,
So-
they cited their wages at $14 to $15 an hour, among other grievances, including radios that don't work and poorly fitting and expired bulletproof vests.
Okay, so the equipment, I'll give you. I mean,
Okay, so
again,
hold on.
nothing is going on.
Once again,
But
you have nobody in your town.
no, and I get that. No, but hear me out. I get with the equipment because you never know. In today's society with everything going, you never know. So I'll give them the equipment. Okay, $14 to $15 an hour. If you can't function and live in a town of 1,200 people off of $14, $15 an hour, then we'll find somebody who can. Mm-hmm. Thank you and good night.
Right.
Oh my God. The officers also complained that their best car, a second-hand 2010 Ford Crown Vic,
Ooh.
doesn't have air conditioning, and its seat is stuck in a reclining position.
Oh, man.
Well, maybe if you had
Maybe you shouldn't have
reclined it.
Maybe you shouldn't have been ghosting in the car.
There you go. Quote, officers look pretty ridiculous patrolling the sweat dripping down their faces and seated in a position that one would use to take a nap. Probably because someone
did take a nap.
Take a nap, yeah, exactly. The officers allege their department has been negligent and has neglected as town pursues a merger with nearby police department in the town of Chester.
So the town of Chester is now going to basically police this place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
We refuse to put our lives on the line anymore for a town that seemingly cares so little about us.
Okay.
Okay. I
Bye.
gotcha. There's the thing. So here's a big thing with this. Your town has nobody in it. Your town is so small that it probably doesn't even have a McDonald's.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can't afford to keep you, which is what it sounds like, because they can't afford to supply you with the proper equipment, that means they can't afford to keep you. That means they don't deserve to keep you.
Yeah.
And thus, if something happens, instead of having a local police force, they have to rely on the nearest city or the state.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It makes perfect sense to me. The spokeslady for Blandford Select Woman basically told the CNN and everything that the police department...
Your town is called Bland.
yeah, that's... Again,
Ford.
says a lot. The town's officials have even decided to possibly dissolve the entire department as 90% of the Blandford's police calls are dealt with by Massachusetts State Police.
Right.
So this is a very rural place.
Very.
We grew up not locking our doors, she said, explaining that Blandford is a very rural town with very little crime. Wah.
Wah.
Fine, you don't want to work there anymore? Bye.
Okay,
There's the
good
door.
stuff. That's
There's
not
the
a big
door. So, in keeping with the theme...
Saint Felicia.
Deuces,
of goodbyes.
deuces, Felicia. So, speaking of losing entire police departments.
Oh, you're talking about this one now?
Yeah.
Gary, this is what you were talking about.
Yeah. See,
They're ahead of us. It's okay.
This is
I'm
not
okay.
It's not our first date.
We got
appreciate you. Thank you for being informed.
Love
least.
you, brother.
This one hits a little home.
Yeah.
The entire North Carolina Police Department suspended with pay after the chief and the lieutenant are arrested. Entire police department in Southport, North Carolina, is on paid administration leave after the chief and lieutenant were arrested.
I got to stop you right there.
Uh-huh.
So, why are they paid?
Why are they paid?
Why are they on paid leave? Why aren't they on leave? I'm sorry. If you guys are figuring out who did what, I can't really, I can't think of a better way to, like, get them to start talking than to put them on leave without pay and then say, hey, guess what? You guys need to tell us who did it.
Yeah, how about do you want to pay for...
How about you guys just
You got rent coming up, don't you there, Jim? Don't you?
How about a whodunit?
Yeah, exactly. Now let's go what goes on. The two, the chief and the lieutenant who were arrested were allegedly double-dipping by working a second job while they were still on the clock at the police department.
They were arrested by the FBI, by the way. Bradley. Beat the FBI.
Chief Gary Smith and Lieutenant Michael Christian Simmons were both charged with conspiracy to obtain property by false pretenses, willful failure to discharge of duties, and obstruction of justice, according to reports. Basically, these guys were driving overnight shifts at a local trucking company when they wrote down that they were supposedly being active on duty with the Southport Police Department.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So apparently these guys just decided to, skip their job.
Because it was overnight.
Because it was overnight and nobody would ever look,
Again, it's a small rural town. Or smallish, ruralish town.
Right.
So let's
It's not a big deal, right?
Let's just say
Nothing's going to happen and, whatever. And so...
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah,
they got arrested by the FBI. The FBI is, they started their investigation on on April 4th. Smith was taken into custody on Thursday and booked in the Brunswick County Detention Center. $10,000 unsecured bond. He was released after posting bail.
Yeah, he was taken into custody. Blah blah blah. The investigation included the execution of search warrants at the police department and trucking company, the report said. It is indeed that I get before you today with a heart laden with grief for all of these events that happened today, Mayor Jerry Dove told the media.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Jerry Dove.
Your heart is laden with grief.
My heart is laden, it's probably...
My heart is laden with grief.
No, I know the case.
Okay.
It is indeed that I get before you today with a heart laden with grief.
Laden.
For all these events that happened today. I can tell you that's how it went.
You're probably right.
The sheriff's department's watching it and covering it, so we're good.
Yeah.
Guys, don't go anywhere. More Defenders of American Exceptionalism coming right up. Stay tuned. Hey, this is Dylan and Steven from Defenders of American Exceptionalism, here to give you the facts about hydration.
Thirst pains are real. Chronic joint pains, headaches, and ulcers can often spell dehydration. Water's needed to carry acidic waste away from the cells, and when we're dehydrated, these wastes don't get carried away, leading our nerves to interpret it as pain.
If you're tired, it may be dehydration. One study found that a mere drop in water levels in the body can cause a 25 to 30% loss in energy. Even a 3% drop can cause fuzzy thinking, brain fog, and a slower metabolism.
How do you remedy this? Some people may ask.
Earthwater. Go to earthwater.com/DOAE show to get yours now.
These bottles are packed with 70 plus trace minerals, 9.5 pH balance, no carbs, sugars, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, chemicals, or calories.
It's organic, gluten-free, and vegan as well because it's, water.
And with its high active carbon and molecular oxygen levels and antioxidants, it will hydrate you the way to a better life.
That's earthwater.com/DOAE show to get your bottles today.
earthwater.com/DOAE show.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800-352-4158. That's 1-800-352-4158.
UA. Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just go to 17ignoremyscore.com right now. That's www.17ignoremyscore.com. Auto financing the easy way. 17ignoremyscore.com. Get started today. Auto financing the easy way.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800.
And welcome back, everybody. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. So many things going on. So many things you can find us at. You can find us at DOAE Show on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yes.
Go to DOAEShow.com for everything that is DOAE Show. And we have an announcement that we keep teasing.
Yes. Yes, we do.
That's going to have to wait till the next segment.
Yep.
So-
Yep, it will. Ha ha!
So many people just got mad. Stick it out.
We dropped like 3 people just now.
I know. That's okay.
You guys, it's good. It's good stuff.
It's worth it.
It's good stuff.
It's
Come
worth
on.
it.
You'll love it.
All right.
You'll love it.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Wow. Okay. So, let's talk about studies.
Studies?
Studies. Because
I like to study.
I don't.
Really?
No, I hate it.
Why?
Drives me nuts.
Oh.
Because I suck at it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
Let's start with this one. Study. Trigger warnings cause anxiety and may undermine emotional resilience.
Trigger warning. This is probably going to be a trigger.
Warning.
Trigger.
So stupid. So stupid. Oh. Trigger warning. This passage you are about to read contains disturbing content and may trigger an anxiety response, especially for those of you with a history of trauma.
No!
No,
That's not a trigger warning
No.
for what you're about to read. That is the trigger warning on a trio of Harvard psychologists actually used. That's what they actually used?
Apparently.
Wow. That's what they actually used to study the impact of trigger warnings on students.
So yes, apparently there is a study that got done to find out that anytime you use trigger warnings or you try to coddle these young adults, you may actually be doing more harm than good.
Yes.
No.
What?
Say it isn't so, Timmy.
Oh my goodness. I am so shocked.
I can tell by the look on your face.
I am shocked, and it is terrible. Oh my goodness.
So the method they used was randomly assigned online participants to receive in 31
a certain amount of this,
a certain amount
or not receive the trigger warnings.
Yes, some got the trigger warnings and some didn't.
Yeah, so
prior to reading literary passages that varied in potentially disturbing content.
Right.
The results: participants in the trigger warning group believe themselves and people in general to be more emotionally vulnerable if they were to experience the trauma. Participants receiving warnings reported greater anxiety in response to reading potentially distressing passages, but only if they believe that the words would cause harm.
Wait, so if they didn't think that words could harm you, they wouldn't have been stressed or being the anxiety would not have been caused?
Pretty much. Warnings do not affect participants' implicit self-identification as vulnerable
Really?
or subsequent anxiety response to less distressing content.
So here's the limitations that they used. The limitation that they used was this sample size was from only non-traumatized participants. That means people that are just normal, average, everyday people. They don't have PTSD. They don't have any like major traumas or effects that have come in. Well, they at least didn't say they did.
Yeah.
So they don't have any of those major issues. They're not on medications or anything like that. And so what they're saying is they don't know how this would affect those that actually have trauma.
Yeah.
But on normal people going through normal things, it's fine. And actually, it's a bad thing to add a trigger warning because it makes them more susceptible to actually having anxiety and stress over what they're reading.
Because you start looking for stuff.
Right. You start feeling like you need to understand why it's a trigger, and then you feel triggered by that triggering.
That's not really triggering you.
Right. It's not an actual trigger. It's just the trigger warning is triggering you so that you feel triggered.
Yes.
That's a lot of triggering.
It is a lot of triggering. Basically, what it's
the wonderful thing about triggers.
If you want,
triggers, wonderful thing.
No, stop. If the best way to describe it, and if we could boil it down even further than that, it's just it's very simple. It's called the power of suggestion.
Yes.
People who are trying to cause division, who are continuing to thrive off of the division of people, is going to continue to use this as a way to keep that divide there. Because if they could turn around and say, "Oh, look, be careful, trigger warning, blah blah blah," then, like I said, then you're going to start looking for, well, why is this a trigger problem? Why is this something I need to be worried about? And then you start making up stuff based off of the crap that's already been said lately.
Right.
And before you know it, I found a reason why it should be, it's about racism, or it's about, it's all about equality, or he's trying to steal my monies, or...
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that.
And it's so stupid. We all know college is the one place that you should have the absolute most diversity, the most challenge, everything about you. That's where you discover yourself.
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? If you create a safe space, a space where you can actually sit there and say, okay, I'm not going to be harmed by anything, and you have to use trigger warnings, and your speech has to be limited to this area because I can't comprehend emotionally what you mean and what you're saying, and blah 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 blah
Blah blah.
You are literally turning yourself back into a child.
Yes.
And that's all you're doing. You're just keeping yourself in childlike mentality, and it's not good for you. It doesn't stretch you. It doesn't make you better. It doesn't push you into becoming an adult. It literally makes you an infant mentally because you're not able
to function,
to think, to learn, to understand. You can't listen to somebody else's conversation, think about the words that they're saying, and not think that you want to think like them, but just to think about what they said.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
If you're in a safe space.
Well, again, in going back to the point I was trying to make, that they always say, that's the one thing you hear around college kids getting out of high school, I'm going to go discover myself. I'm going to go, and what they're really supposed to be doing does not mean that you go for week-long keggers and benders and stop it.
Right.
And doing all these crazy things, and you wake up in these exotic countries and blah, blah, blah. It's not living like hell. It's literally what's supposed to happen is you take what your parents have taught you, if you have parents who taught you anything
at all,
whether it's religion or just morals as a whole, your belief structure, and you take that and you put it up against people that are different from you, and then you start to sort it out for yourself. Do I believe this because I believe this, or do I believe this because my parents told me?
Right.
Or is this right because I think it's right, or is it right because somebody else told me? And then that's how you iron all of that crap out, and then by the time you're done with college, then you go into the real world, which sucks.
But at least you're supposed to have a foundation.
You have that foundation, exactly.
Right.
Whereas right now we're encouraging these people to remain not just remain children, but revert back to the lowest common denominator as far as children goes. Like, we're talking very young, like 5-year-olds and 2-year-olds, exactly.
2-year-old.
To then turn around, live those 4 years or so, get used to it for 4 years, and then go out into the real world where you can't get away with that stuff.
Yeah.
Hard as they try, hard as society tries, it's not going to change.
No, it's not going to change.
The real world is horrible.
It sucks. And that's why you have to get out of safe spaces, because you have to be challenged. You have to know who you are. You have to learn how to deal with things that you don't like in a manner that is suitable for anybody to do.
It's like exercising.
Right. If you don't...
if your arm hurts, it's supposed to hurt. You know, if you're lifting weights in your arms, it's supposed to hurt. That's your arms. That's the muscles tearing themselves and getting ready to grow to become bigger. Pain is not a good thing, but it helps you grow. You don't have pain, then you become useless.
Right. So if you allow that muscle to atrophy,
that's the word I was looking for.
You become useless.
That was the word I was looking for.
Atrophy.
I was reaching atrophy.
You were trying. You were going for it. And it's okay. I found it for you.
Thank you.
And as such, because that you don't allow yourself to grow and other such things, and you atrophy, a new study predicts that climate change may lead to more suicides.
The climate.
The climate change.
As in,
the changing of the climates.
The outside temperature.
The air outside.
The air outside.
Yes, may lead to more suicides.
Why? Because it's not going the way that Al Gore said it was going to?
No.
These people have invested heavily in Al Gore's movie, and now it's a useless bomb.
Heat profoundly affects the human mind.
No!
We've been studying the effects of warming on conflict and violence over years, finding that people fight more when it's hot.
What, really? Really?
Now we see that in addition to hurting others, some individuals just hurt themselves. Solomon sang.
Oh, wait, what? Who?
Solomon sang.
Like a native, dude.
I know. Study co-author and associate professor at the Goldman School of Public Policy told Berkeley News, it appears that heat profoundly affects the human mind and how we decide to inflict harm. So they're not even talking about climate change here. They're talking about global warming, which is a defunct term. So what they're saying is the researchers also told the outlet that the possible increase in U.S. and Mexican suicide rate by 2050, if there's an increase, it may go from 1.4 to 2.3.
Wait.
All right.
Hold on.
Oh, no. It may increase up to 1.4 in the U.S. and up to 2.3%, respectively, in Mexico. And are comparable to the effects of recession.
Why? We're still talking about the air outside.
Yeah, the
right?
air outside, the heat outside.
Yes, you mean the normal? I mean,
I'm Mr. Heat Miser.
Well, I was gonna say it is. Oh my God, it is. Today is August 1st,
and it's like it was 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, or 85.
I know in
like
Texas and stuff, it's like 123.
Yeah, but y'all are closer to the equator.
Yeah,
so we can do that. But the point stands. I mean, generally across the United States, it's August 1st. This is the peak of like summertime.
Yeah.
You know
and it's supposed to be blistering hot.
Yeah, this is where, it's the last end of it, but this is where like the heat kicks in. And,
I'm supposed to be sitting outside sweating through my shirt.
Yes.
Just sitting. Not doing anything else. And I can't do it. I don't know why, but I can't do it.
And it just makes people sit there, oh, we're going to kill ourselves now because the heat is so bad.
Yep.
If you're going to kill yourself that quickly, then I think there's something a little bit deeper than just the temperature. Call me crazy, but I think so. Guys, don't go anywhere. One more segment to go. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. We'll be right back.
Do you take Viagra? Are you tired of overpaying for your pills? What if you could get the exact same results for a fraction of the price? Guaranteed. Well, now you can with sildenafil, the active ingredient in Viagra. With 20 milligram generic sildenafil tablets, you get the exact same results of Viagra for less than $2 per pill. And again, the results are guaranteed. That's right, absolutely guaranteed results for a fraction of the cost of Viagra. So give your wallet a break and call us toll-free at 800-441-1283 to get your generic sildenafil delivered discreetly to your door. And of course, while saving hundreds of dollars, you'll also be saving time by saying goodbye to those long, embarrassing pharmacy lines once and for all. Again, just call 800-441-1283 and get your generic sildenafil with a 100% money-back guarantee. Getting your pills doesn't get any easier or cheaper than this, so call 800-441-1283 now.
Attention business owners and independent contractors. This is a money-saving message from Tax Mediation Services. If your business owes $20,000 or more in taxes, we can help you today, right now. Listen, dealing with the IRS is no picnic. It's an intimidating and extremely stressful process, and you don't want to go it alone. Our attorneys know every law, every tax break, and every possible opportunity to help you resolve and reduce your tax debt. And if you owe more than $20,000, you may be at the top of their hit list. So don't take your tax debt lightly, because it will not go away on its own. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, your home, and even shut down your business.
Call our tax experts today at 1-800-249-8901 and let us deal with the IRS while you focus on your business. That's 1-800-249-8901. Again, 800-249-8901.
Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day, because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just go to 17ignoremyscore.com right now. That's www.17ignoremyscore.com.
Defenders of American Exceptionalism, thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys. We really, really, really appreciate it.
Really.
DOAShow.com is where you need to be for everything that is Defenders. Also at DOAE Show on Twitter, Facebook, and the YouTubes.
Okay, so announcements.
It is indeed an announcement. I'll let you handle it. You did most of the work. I'll let you deserve it. Go for it.
All right.
Knock
so
it
here
out.
are some great announcements. First off, we have a shop, guys.
Woohoo!
Yes, we have a shop, and it is awesome.
The eggs. You have not noticed the eggs. The
cup, the mug from Erica. Yeah, the last show.
God.
The shirts. Everything else is going on.
Everything to you guys. I
I
swear.
know, it's so terrible. But no, here's the thing. So we've got a shirt. If you go to doeshow.com/shop, it is right there. Everything that you need to know. And also, if you go there and you go to our latest stuff, there is a shirt. The hashtag ISeeWhatYouDidThere.
Yes.
Go to hashtag ISeeWhatYouDidThere. There's two different ones. There's the black on white, and there's the white on white, because he is white and white. Anyway,
that's racist.
You can go there, and if you get that shirt, you use the promo code hashtag, you get 15% off.
Yay!
Now, along with that, we have a couple other things. One, we are getting rid of Patreon.
Yes!
We are getting rid of all the other stuff, and we want you to become defenders with us.
Called consolidation, folks.
Yes, so we are consolidating everything. If you go to our website, doaeshow.com, you can go to the members page, and under there's 3 separate ways you can become a member. You can be free. If you do the free membership, you'll become a shield bearer.
Get it? You see what we did there?
That's good.
See what we
That's
did
good.
there?
You can also become a full-fledged defender. You can either do the monthly for $5, or you can do the annual for $50. Now, you will get swag on either case, but if you go ahead and you do the annual with us, not only will it just be regular swag like the little bumper stickers and things like that, we will send you a shirt, and by shirt, we mean the I See What You Did There.
Yep. All you do is pick the size and the color.
Oh, yep. You tell us the size and the color, and we will send it to you. So,
Yes.
go to DOAShow.com. Become a defender.
Yes. Big stuff. Big
or
stuff.
shield bearer. It's okay.
Or
you can,
yeah,
you can
you
do
can-
that. That's fine.
yeah,
That's fine.
Far be it from us to
Yeah.
judge.
We're going to start sending out newsletters eventually, and that'll
Yes,
be good.
that's right
And
around the corner
we
as
have
well.
a whole bunch of new stuff coming down the pipe. Man,
You
we
have-
have so many things. Those
We were supposed to have another announcement that was supposed to have gone on today.
Oh,
Are you checking that, by the way, right this second?
What? Which one?
Hold on. I'm about to... We might be able to still... Hold on. Maybe. No. Darn.
Nope,
Not now.
Yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's okay.
Another big announcement that we're just waiting on. Literally, it's kind of one of those flick a switch. We're ready. It's that. But when we tell you it's going to be huge, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. So many things going on. So many awesome people carrying us. BT Dubs want to say thank you to Lanterns.Buzz, to IPM Nation, to Talk America Radio.
Yes.
Mojo 50.
Everybody
for covering us and carrying us. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Man, it's so nice.
And all of y'all listening, thank you so much. It's a blast.
We love and appreciate everything that you guys are doing, everything that you guys are supporting us with, and
this was our way of kind of giving back in a way.
In a way. So you guys can go and buy swag if you want to go buy swag. If you buy the shirt, 15% off if you use the promo code hashtag. And if you don't want to buy the shirt but you want to get it anyway, you can become a defender for $50 a year.
There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
There you go.
All right. So before we get out of here, with the limited time that we have, we weren't going to do this a second ago, but we're like, why not end on a really funny note? So the CDC posted unbelievable and gross guidance on condoms. This was going to be tailed to the pregnancy with the lesbian twins, or lesbian teens. But anyway, do not wash and reuse your condoms. The Center of Disease Control and Prevention warned.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Last week.
Sorry, no. I was looking at comments and stuff. I didn't catch that. One more time.
Okay. The exact tweet says, quote, we say it because people do it. Do not wash or reuse hashtag condoms. Use a fresh one for each hashtag sex act. And then .go.usa. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So apparently, the CDC posted a link on the effectiveness of condoms. Correctly using male condoms as barriers for females. Blah, blah, blah. Helps with transmitted diseases and HIV and all that good stuff. The fairly obvious and extremely gross guidance was met with the abundance of internet reactions.
Such as?
Just
turn them inside out.
Or, hold on, babe, let me grab one off the line. Wow.
It also came with, people do that?
Yeah, and then that dude from Superstore, love that show. Let's see. What about using ones that someone else has used? Or is that not good either?
And then, obviously, what would we do without the CDC?
I know. This is taxpayers' work or money at its finest.
If you are so dumb that you are trying to wash out a condom...
What if it, hold on, just in all fairness, to play devil's advocate for just a moment.
No.
Is it possible that these individuals may just be broke?
No.
Is it possible?
You can get them for free.
Yeah, but...
Free.
Maybe it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing to go to a clinic and ask for some condoms?
Yes.
Depends. Is it embarrassing
because
of the size?
Let's see what you did there.
See? Is it because you're asking for a specific size? I'm just wanting to ask. I mean, I don't know.
Well, that was always...
I just, it's the thing. I don't get it.
You're married. You're not going to get it. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not either.
I have 4 kids. Obviously, I'm getting something.
No, it just means you've done it 4 times. That's all it means.
Jiminy Cricket.
I know.
This has all gone downhill.
It has. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Down the tubes.
No, they're not, because they're protected by the condom.
Jiminy Cricket, what a day.
I don't understand though. Like, in straight seriousness, why is it that they find that this is
Why is
something
this
they need to
necessary for you to announce?
Yeah, you're not for nothing. Planned Parenthood is still killing babies at an alarming rate. Nobody says anything about that.
Nobody talks to them about anything.
No, but I'm saying nobody says anything about that. No, it's
no.
Don't reuse condoms.
Yeah,
I thought the mantra of the progressive left was reduce, reuse, recycle. Apparently, it's not. It's it's just like women's rights, except for when it comes to Planned Parenthood. I don't. You people just.
I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
I really the CDC. Thank God.
The CDC.
Because Ebola is taken care of and gone.
Yes,
It's all handled.
Ebola.
The Ebola. All of these things are taken care of or handled. We don't have to worry about anything now. It's all good in the proverbial hood. We don't have any other diseases we need to worry about. We don't have anything we need to talk about. No.
No. We have cured everything under the sun. Just please don't wash out your condoms and try to reuse them.
That's so stupid.
All right, look,
Wow.
just snip them. Just vasectomies and everything else. Just get them done, clip it, and go.
Get a nip and tuck. Oh,
Yeah, get a nip and tuck, guys.
Wow.
If you are thinking about washing a condom and reusing it, nip and tuck.
yeah. Anyway, real fast, just for giggles, I'm looking on stuff out here. The
goodness.
latest 2020 poll shows the Democrat Joe Biden narrowly edging out Donald Trump.
Okay, so here's the thing. All right. People have been talking about this, and this is something that really is kind of silly to me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Democrats, you have a bunch of old, crusty white guys
For being the
leading your polls.
yeah for the
I'm just saying.
for being the party of diversity, not exactly diverse.
Old, crusty white socialists.
Just
Progressive white
saying.
socialists.
The poll which
Millionaire progressive
Yes.
white socialists.
elitists. The poll which queried registered voters across party lines saw the plurality.
All right.
Saw a plurality of Americans, 44%, say they'd choose to vote for Biden over Trump, but only 37% say they'd vote to re-elect the current president.
Well, that's because they're Democrats.
Yeah, pretty much. Politico did it, so it's not
Politico.
It's Politico. What do you
expect?
It's, it's like wiping your butt with Charmin and going, "Oh wow, this is soft." It's kind of
Unless you get the hard Sherman.
That's true too. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd the music go?
It's killing.
Killed it.
It's going.
I don't hear it.
Uh-oh. It's all right.
Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys. We really, really appreciate it. Make sure you go to Defenders of American Exceptionalism on the Facebook, which is at DOAE Show. Twitter at DOAE Show. All those good places. YouTube as well. DOAEShow.com for everything that is Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Also, check out the swag shop. Buy something. It's awesome stuff. So many things. Literally everything you can think of.
Yep, everything's there.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.